Hello Geminis, how are you doing? Hope you had an amazing second week of March and hope you watched the reading already. So welcome, this is your weekly reading for the third week of March, that is from 15th to 21st of March. Now without wasting any time, we will get straight into it. Aries and Taurus reading has been more like focusing on themselves, focusing on the inner challenges of being a human and seeking spirituality and all of that. But let's see, what do we have for you and myself. Always excited to do a reading for Gemini. Okay, Geminis, let's see what's coming for us for the third week of March. We have two cards. We have the Tower and the Death. Whoa. Whoa, I'm going to take this. And we have Judgment reversed. Sorry, Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I'm so sorry. Wow. Gemini. This is, the third week is going to be some big changes, some awakening, some realization, some truth coming up to the surface. Really big changes. We have Death and the Tower together. So here the Tower is I'm not even reading any negative energy here, but with the Death card here and the Tower, I just feel like there's some huge transition and transformation, a sense of awakening that's coming into our lives, which is really amazing. Okay, so let's see what's coming next. Let's clarify this energy. Okay, we have Scorpio energy, really strong Scorpio energy. It's also, for some of us, the third week could really be very interesting when it comes to working on our shadow self. Okay, so that could be the third week could really be a great time to work on the shadow self with the Death and the Tower. But let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, these cards are a little... Great, let's see. Okay. For straight up. We have strategy. Okay. So this could be about if you've been wanting to do something, but you're not sort of able to understand how exactly to go about it. There'll be a plan. And we have the Garden and the Gate at the bottom of the deck. This is about opening up that gate and moving forward, expanding your horizons, looking at the bigger picture and moving out of a situation as well. Because Death card is also like putting an end to something and moving forward. But here I'm seeing some major changes and transformation. Now, in terms of work, this could really be about finding that right strategy, as I mentioned. You've been struggling with something maybe, and by the third week of March, everything's going to be like crystal clear to you. You will have a plan for, let's say, the next 3 months, I'm seeing. So that's interesting. That's really good as well. What else? Gemini. Whoa, we have balance. Cards are just flipping out now. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. This is the balance card. This is also about not taking things too seriously and not being careless in life. It's like that perfect balance. We have service at the bottom of the deck. I feel good when I can help others. So some of you can really be going through like a spiritual awakening as well, where you are sort of drawn towards really helping other people and bringing a sense of balance into their life. And maybe you're sort of trying to commercialize or monetize that kind of work. I mean, I read for people and put videos for you guys, so I feel like that's a kind of service as well. And I feel like that service also really helps us achieve and bring in that balance in our lives. Let's see. Gemini. What do we have for you? Whoa, we have two cards and again, they flip out. It's just It's a time for healing, balsamic moon. And I haven't actually pulled out this card since the day I started using this. It's a fairly new deck, but I've used it in quite a lot of readings, but I've never seen this card before. And such a beautiful and calming energy. A time for healing. And Death card can and Tower can really even be about releasing that stress out of your life because you've figured out something and there's this sense of balance here in your life. Wow. And then we have faith in your dreams. Beautiful card. Have faith in your dreams. So I feel like this is all about, again, it's like there's some healing that you need to go through, but then that healing is necessary because you will move forward. There'll be some changes. And this is the time to really bring in that balance. Bottom of the deck, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Really interesting. Your Gemini, really good energy overall as well. But let's see what the tarot has to say for us. Okay. Yeah. This is like, I feel like you've been really struggling, Gemini, in the past week or in the past month or so, and you've been really wanting to end something as well with the Death card and the Tower. It's like you've been really wanting something to end, but it wasn't. But now I feel like in the near future, not just like the next week, but in the near future, like from 3 weeks to 3 months, you'll see some drastic change in your life. Really, because you are bringing in that balance and certain kind of strategy. So you have something in mind that's sort of bringing you the clarity. Okay. So let's see, what do we have for you? Gemini. What do we have for Gemini for the 3rd week of March? Okay, well, we have 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is, I feel like there's been a lot going on in your head recently. And it was like you were not able to reach to a conclusion. There was something that was not stable. There are like so many options in your head. And I feel like there was so much going on in your head in the recent past, but there were some things which were really unclear to you, and now the universe is sort of shedding that light on those ideas as well. Maybe you had some vague plans or some dreams which were more vague, because in this card I'm seeing another phase of moon that's not really visible, but all the hands are sort of pointing towards that particular moon. So this is like maybe you had so many ideas about your career or something like that, and you felt like, oh, you really can't do something about that idea because you don't really have much to do about it, right? You don't have the resources or the education or the whatever, that you need. But the universe here is like, you need to focus on that dream because you feel it. No matter if you have a plan or not, it's going to fall into place with the strategy. It's going to fall in place, and have faith in your dreams. However big and, too far-fetched they seem, have faith in them. We have Ace of Cups. Wow, this is abundance and wish fulfillment here, straight up, Gemini. There's going to be some good news, some affection, some nice offer or some nice message, some good news, some really good news coming up for you. We have a lot of Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have strong Scorpio energy as well. This could really be about even delving into your shadow self when it comes to your emotions. But I'm seeing some really good news and some really good time in the 3rd week. It's like universe has validated that now you can sort of really look at the dream that you felt like was unachievable or something, and that sort of you are just not able to sort of stop smiling now, because this is just like, oh my god, I know this is going to happen. This is like bringing in that faith in your dreams that yes, they will come true. Gemini, let's see what we have for you, Gemini. We have Knight of Wands. Yes, you're all... And we have Eight of Pentacles, which is about hard work and dedication. This is like you're all set to move in. You're all set to move towards whatever this new thing is, or even the situation in the third week. You'll be all up for it. You'll be really passionate and excited about it. And you'll really be wanting that forward movement. It's going to come. It's going to come to you. That movement that you've been waiting for. It's going to reach that level where you'll be like, yes, I know what to do and I'm going to move forward with this. There's going to be a lot of clarity, I'm seeing. Gemini. Gemini. What do we have? Gemini. Gemini. Okay, what do we have? What do we have for you, Gemini? See, I told you, today cards are taking a lot more time. Oh, yes. I should have said that earlier. Whoa. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, so there is still some lack of stability, though. Or maybe there's still a lot more stuff that you want to do, or still some other thing. But we have the Star. How beautiful. This is another card for healing. This is third week of March. I feel like there's going to be some burden that's going to be relieved for you, Gemini. There's going to be some stress buster or some relieving, like stress or burden will be released, I'm seeing. And that's going to bring in that, oh my God, I can take a deep breath now. Or I can just take a few days where I don't have to stress about that thing. If it's a new project or a new job, or there's going to be some good news that's going to give you that sense of peace and calm, and you don't have to really stress about things all the time. You will get that time to really sit back and relax in the third week of March. What else? Gemini. The Star is also a very hopeful energy. It brings in inspiration and hope, right, for the future. So I feel like even if this is not the most important thing that you want to do, or even if this is the stepping stone, there is going to be a lot more clarity and a lot of hopefulness for the future. Gemini. And that's great, no? That's great. Gemini, what else? Gemini. Okay. We have the Chariot in reverse. Yes, this is the time to take a pause and heal. It's like you don't have to rush into things anymore. You don't have to constantly be on your toes here, Gemini. You can take some time off to just heal and relax. Sit back and relax. Wow, this is a really good energy that I'm seeing here, Gemini. Really good. And wow. It's like you have been really on your... You've been just wanting to release something, and all of that. And there's some good news. It could just be like, oh, the project is over, or oh, you don't have to stress about it anymore. But with the Chariot, I am seeing that this is not the time to rush into things. This is going to be the time where, you've done some good amount of work, and now you can take some time off here. You need to sort of pull back your horse. Not pull back, but like allow your horses of the chariot to sort of really, and the sphinx in the rider waits to really take a breath, right? Because if they are really, I feel like you've been really working hard, and you, especially your mind, Gemini, again, you overthink a lot. That's absolutely understandable. I can, the feelings are mutual, yes. But I feel like this third week is going to be just like a really good week for us to um, take a deep breath and relax. Such a calming. There's strategy. It's like there's no uncertainty. Then we have balance, time for healing, have faith in your dreams. We have the death and tower, which is like ending a stressful situation here, I'm seeing. Bringing that stressful situation to an end. One more card we'll see for Gemini. Gemini. Oh. Gemini. Okay. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands. No, Ace of Pentacles. Yes. And that's going to, you will feel really motivated and driven to then begin this new journey. Ace of Pentacles again could be a really good news. We have two aces here, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. This is also about new beginnings, because of course we have the Death card here as well. Really beautiful energy, Gemini. I'm really excited to see what the third week of March really brings in for all of us. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow, this is like wish fulfillment. I feel like you've been really wanting to take a break, or really even like get something finalized, right? Or just like put an end to something that's been really triggering your mind. And that's so beautiful. It's coming. The end, the finish line is coming. That clarity is coming. Gemini, let's see what else do we have for us for the third week of March. Gemini. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we have the Death in reverse. And we have the Five of Swords. Now don't get scared just right now. Okay, we'll look into what this means. But this is for the Seven of Cups here. Now this really makes sense. I feel like you've been really confused and caught up. Yes, Eight of Swords, right? You've been really confused and caught up with certain ideas in your head, or too much going on in your head. And you've been resisting some change as well. You've been constantly thinking about it. Maybe you even tried to sort of move away from it, but it wasn't happening, and you were just feeling like, oh my god, this is just like it's as hurtful as if someone has broken your heart, because you really are not interested in doing something, or you haven't really been interested in doing this thing, but you still have to keep at it, right? Sometimes there are those situations where you really can't do anything about it, and you just have to wait for someone to really come in and help you with the Ace of Swords. But yeah, that's like the past week energy or something like that. We have the Emperor followed, clarifying the Ace of Cups. So this could be a good news from your father, from your professor, from your teacher, a good news from someone who's an Aries, but again, someone who's a leader, so your team leader, your boss. Some good news could be through someone like this. And this good news, or this new emotional energy, this like happiness, is going to bring in that much needed stability in your life, because I feel like you've gone through some really difficult time in the recent past, or you're still going through a very difficult and conflicting journey. But this Ace of Cups is going to bring in that stable energy, that sense of calm and peace, a sense of structure and order to your life here, Gemini. The Knight of Wands here. Why do we have the Knight of Wands here? Oops, there are so many cards that flipped over. But I'm seeing the Seven of Cups reversed and the Fool. which is like gaining that clarity and moving forward. That's what Knight of Wands is all about. Okay, but we got a card. All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. That's how it fell. So I'll take that. And yes, Knight of Wands is like moving towards something that you're more passionate about, right? Rather than being in the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is just like playing safe and taking things slow and continuing with your daily routine. It's like you will get some time off in this third week of March where you can really pursue your passion and whatever you're feeling most driven to do, rather than you'll get a break from your routine and daily routine life. Here is what I'm seeing. We have the World in reverse. Yes, there'll be some endings in terms of your work or daily routine. There'll be some time that you will have for yourself to focus on things that you're passionate about, Gemini, or some movement, some steady movement, good movement. We have the Star, and we have the Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles reversed, and the Empress. And we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Wow, this is just about that financial independence, success, feeling good about yourself, enjoying what you have, living in the moment sort of an energy, because you don't have nothing to worry about now, right? We have the Three of Cups. So this is about a celebration, hanging out with friends, catching up with friends, having a girls' night out or something like that. Just like having a really good time with the Star as well. Then we have Six of Pentacles reverse. This is like where you don't have to, for a change, where you don't have to put in a lot of effort, where you don't have to give to the other people. This, in terms of Pentacles, it's here. So I feel like this is again could be in terms of your work, where you feel like you don't have to give any project, any presentation, any research papers or something like that. Whatever it is, you don't have to put in that effort in terms of your work life or in terms of your studies. There is that pause where you can really sort of cherish this time with your friends here and yourself, or your mother, or just by yourself, right? Empress is about love. So the energy is filled with love here with the Star, and there's a lot of hope for this. And it's like you'll just get some amazing time off from your work, so you're not really worried about it. You are free. It's like you have your time free, I'm seeing, to really catch up with friends and family here. And I actually wanted to say that when I was laying down the first line of the tarot here. For some reason I didn't, and it's here now. We have the Chariot in reverse, but clarified by the Moon in reverse. This is interesting. Major Arcana clarifying the Major Arcana. The Moon in reverse here speaks about getting rid of your fears. As I said, working on your shadow could also be a major thing for some of us. With the Chariot, it's like this time, this break, this pause has been given to you to work on your fears, inhibitions, all that self-doubt, negative energy, your questions, your confusions, all of that, getting rid of that. But this I'm seeing it's not in terms of work. This is for you, most of you, is in terms of your soul purpose or your spiritual work or some family issues. That's because Moon relates to the emotions. So some emotional healing as well. This is a great time, as I said, with friends and family. But the Chariot is reversed here. It's that the pause time, the healing time is given to you to sort of heal yourself in terms of your emotions and fears and inhibitions. It's time to work on your shadow self. This is a great time. As I said, mentioned with the Death in the Tower, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, but I feel like by the end of the week, there'll still be some lot of thinking about something new. But here, Nine of Swords, I'm not seeing. With the Queen of Cups reversed, this is like something in the past. So something might trigger up in the past. But I'm seeing here we have it with along with the Ace of Pentacles, right? So I feel like there'll be some new responsibilities for you which you'll not be confident about. Or there will be some big opportunity which you were not expecting. And then you're constantly thinking about it. Or maybe it's just about, because wands represent energy. To me, this is also, I'm also seeing some crazy dreams which are not letting you sleep. It doesn't just have to be always feeling sad or anxious or something like that. But this could just be like even you being anxious to begin something new or take something to a new level with the Ace of Pentacles. This is like there's still, by the end of the week there'll be still some energy where you'll sort of question yourself and your capabilities, but because again, now that you have the time to really, you don't have to spend time on some work. Your mind is free to wander around in all that negative energy. But that's why it's important to really, Gemini, here, focus on your emotions and spending time with the loved ones. That's the energy. We have Knight of Wands reversed here. Yes, it's like slowing down, not rushing into things, and not letting your mind rush into things and sort of imagining weird stuff as well with the Nine of Swords here. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. There's some huge, this is just time for some healing and spend time with family. This is about you receiving that much needed break in your life, especially from your work life, to really focus on your friends, family, and your inner self. That's with the shadow self here. So that's what I have for you for today. Hope it resonates, and do let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe if you're new to my channel and hit that bell notification so that you never miss an update on the videos like this one, which is the weekly reading. And I also put quite a few pick a card readings as well for all of you, so do check them out as well. Thank you so much for being here.